Hey everyone, just want to make a quick video. I have this cord getter. Wait, no, not that. WindowGetter, actually. Um, yeah, you're seeing it. All right, so it has the full window title, although you usually don't see all of it. Well, that's all right. Then the um, path to the exe, then just the exe, ID and PID. I've been thinking of switching to set title match mode regex instead, because it has some amazing advantages, and although there's a lot that has to be changed for me to use that, it might just be worth it. So what I want to add is add the regexed version of both the win title and the path, and that should be pretty easy. All right, first of all, let's go to regex101.com. This is the website you should use for everything regex, and let's just have a quick look at tokens that we should take care of. All right, that's not really useful. Okay. First of all, this is going to be in my get library. Basically, we have to think of characters that we should escape. That's pretty easy. All right, how are we going to name this function? Sure, convert to regex. Input. Okay, so currently I'm kind of drunk. Not even kinda, I'm drunk. Which makes it a perfect time to record a random video about some random small subject. Alright, a way we could do this is an array, but AHK doesn't have contains. Although, let's go to a library that I installed recently by Descalada. It has contains for a string, if I remember correctly. Yes. Let's try to find it. Boom. All right. Matter of fact, this description is made by me. Well, not the explanation, but the cool function parameters by the HK2 extension. All right. How does it work? So if a string contains, immediately that doesn't seem that useful for this situation, at least. Hold on. Wow, my mind is so blank. No worries though. Let's give my hands the control rather than my brain, because it can't do anything right now. Okay, so we process the input. We want to, oh, I see. So this is just going to be a bunch of string replaces. Okay, input, actually output equals string replace input. Well, first of all, a comma should be replaced with a dash. All right. Now, let's actually not over-engineer this and only do stuff that is most important. So immediately, let's look through this. What regex symbols should we exclude? This is okay. The backslashes should be change to double backslashes. And the dot should be replaced to a backslash and a dot. I don't see anything else here that could potentially be harmful, I guess. But we'll also take care of brackets. Okay, so a backslash, that should be first. Okay, so let's say our input is something backslash dot something. Now that gets converted to 2 slashes in a dot, and then 2 slashes and another slash and a dot, and now we have a slash for no reason. That's not actually what we want. Okay, does that change if we change them places? Okay, so first we get this, and then, well, that's even worse. Okay, I guess we'll need to use regex for this still. Okay, regex replace input, we replace a comma, yeah, we replace a comma by a comma with a backslash, but only if it's not preceded by a backslash. And I think we have to escape it. Let's see if that's true. So boom, boom, boom. Okay. What if we don't? Yeah, we do indeed have to escape it. Perfect. So now, when we give the input of backslash dot, which, to be fair, why would we? That's a very fair question. Then if there's a backslash already, it won't do anything. I think testing this more forwardly will be better for comprehension, at least for me. Why is sprint not here? Get regex, I already forgot what it's called. Oh, convert to it, regex, convert to regex, perfect. Okay, let's give it a string something. Well, that's bad. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I'm actually completely wrong. I'm ridiculously wrong. See, what I didn't consider is that if there is a slash and a dot, I want both the slash and the dot. Hold on, what? A dot should be changed with that. And a backslash should be 2 backslashes. But why is that not true? Absolutely should be. Let's discover this. So good. Okay. So here's the dot, and I'm expecting to get 2 backslashes and a dot. And then there are 2 backslashes that should multiply by 2, so there are 4 backslashes. I see that's why that's not true, because we were taking input instead of output. And now Nope. Just run this. Boom. That's exactly what I need, if I'm correct about that. And I'm not. Meaning, we should do this. Oh. You know, while I'm testing, we should change all of this to input, so we just don't worry about it. Okay, is that what I want? Actually, that's exactly what I want. Yes. So first we can convert all the backslashes into double backslashes, and then we don't have to care about backslashes at all, if I understand it correctly. Yeah, that's actually the perfect solution. Amazing. Okay. So we took care of backslashes and commas. A few more things that I feel like are important enough to worry about are brackets. Yeah, brackets. I'm gonna do brackets. But there might be something else very obvious that I'm not seeing right now. And I agree, this looks kind of funky. Like, is that really the code? I've heard that regex has conditionals. Basically, if it's a comma, replace with a comma. If it's a bracket, replace with a bracket. And it could be written like that, but after checking it out, it's not necessarily readable or easily understandable. So for now, I feel like this is good. Okay, let's go through my win titles, which are not many. Okay, OBS. Let's see what it has. And yeah, as you can see, there is a bracket which could cause issues. Dots, nothing else other than that. Okay. Nothing here. Alright, let's open some new window. Alright, actually, yeah, Spotify. Spotify could be an annoying one to work with. Ooh. Since the win title of a window, for Spotify specifically, is the first artist and the name of the track, as you can see, there is a forward slash. So we should also take care of that. Boom. Because if I remember correctly, they have to be escaped. Let's check that out, if that's true. Well, yes, that's true. Let's go through some more songs to see anything else that might be annoying. Well, I'm not really going to get win titles from Spotify, but it's a good place to see what could be the issue. Ooh, that actually reminds me. Question marks, pluses, yeah, pluses and asterisks. All right, this is going to be what we're gonna look for, at least in this version. All right, let's actually optimize this to be better, essentially. We create an array called scary symbols. Yep, exactly. Okay, and then we're gonna list all the scary symbols that we just listed, so we can for loop through them to not have this pile of code. Yeah, basically this is one of those functions that keeps working until it doesn't, and you're like, oh right, I forgot about this. I'm technically studying to become a QA, but as you can see, I'm not really good. Not really good at that. Okay, so output, now it's going to be output, or rather for key value in scary. We output, or rather, no, it should be input. Because it takes the first time. All right, it doesn't really matter. It's just the name. String replace input value with a backslash plus value. All right, and we return the input. Let's test this. Let's get this win title, paste it here, and see what we get. And that is exactly what I want. That's perfect. Cool. Okay, so this function is ready. I should write the docs for it, but that's later, not in this video. Convert to regex. Okay. Yeah, I like the array idea. Perfect. So now what we want is go to tools, to WindowGetter. WindowGetter. Cool. First of all, that dependency is already there. Window. Okay, so I can freely use it. So when title regex is to regex, convert to regex the win title. Perfect. Now we got the win title regex. Same about WinExe path. No need for WinExe because it's just one backslash, and even that is not needed. Plus, it's not really used for win titles, not necessarily. I forgot the regex part. Convert to regex WinExe path. Perfect. So we got the two new things that I want to add. First of all, let's make them pretty. Cool. To do that, I used an extension. Let me show you what that is. Cursor align. Well, first of all, smarter cursors. Let me find that. Yeah, smart multi-cursor. Instead of just going down, it checks with regex where to actually go. And then I use cursor align to align the cursors. Very useful. Okay. Okay, so basically the same thing, but regex. Yeah, there's not much difference here. As a matter of fact, I am not going to, no, not that, and title. I'm not going to add hotkeys yet. because as of now, I don't really use regex win titles, and when I do, I can just click on them, which we are going to add. Winget, winexa path, regex once again, winget, no, not that. Just winget, bro. Just don't, you don't have to. Add text. Doesn't have to be capital, but I want it to be capital. WinExa path regex. Boom. Okay, so we got the visuals on that. That's perfect. And now I like that it's dry, what I made this with to clip and all that, but now I'm kind of realizing it's more than it had to be. Well, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, to clip, title, regex, to clip, bind, when title, regex. Yeah, to clip just copies to clipboard and flush hotkeys, deletes all the hotkeys, because if you don't, you'll get an error. Well, seeing how I made it, that they only work if the window of the GUI is active, which I got here, you won't get an error, but it's still a better idea to turn off hotkeys you're not going to use ever again, because the ID will change. Okay, so we do the same thing about path to clip, path, but regex equals to clip, bind winexa path, but regex. Boom, now when, oh no, not yet. No booms yet. Why didn't I do that before? Yeah, that's much easier. See, I'm drunk. I don't even have good programming conventions. And I'm like, I'm not going to make this beautiful either. All right, I'm going to. I'm acting like Jorma, holy shit. Okay, boom, now it's beautiful, to an extent. I can even make this beautiful, but now it's even arguable if it is. Tell me in the comments, is this more beautiful or less? Because the clicks are kind of like fucked up here, and you can't do the on events like here. Like, no, that doesn't work, unfortunately. Okay, so you can now click on them to get them. Might as well create hotkeys, because that's not going to take much work, if any. No, but first of all, let's check this out. That's once again not it. First of all, we need more space. And for that, yeah, as you can see, I have absolute values. For the GUI, let's make it auto size, boom. Yeah, that should be better. It is, actually, very much better. Cool. Let's see if there are any discrepancies here in the regex. No, there aren't. To be fair, I can see that it's a bit more difficult to look at, but for a good reason. So it's overall okay. All right. As I said before, I'm not going to use them much. So I'm just going to move them to higher keys for now. That makes sense. Title regex and path regex. Huh, didn't notice that. That should be a capital letter. Oh, I had caps lock on? Wow. Okay, let's not remember to also turn it off. That's very important. For hotkeys, do remember to do that, because you will get an error. That's why in all of my GUI destruction functions, I always destroy the hotkeys. Let's actually have a look at destruction. I have 12, holy shit. Boom, that's in key code getter. That's also there, right? Yep, that's also there. That should be in a different function, relative code getter. Also there. That is in a file search, right? Yeah, that's in file search. WindowGetter, coordgetter, it's in everything. That's because you need to destroy the hotkeys, so instead of just destroying the GUI, also that, and sometimes set timers. Okay. That should be it, actually. So I want to copy the regex version of the path. So I press 7 and I get exactly that. Well, that's perfect. Yeah, actually that's all I wanted to do. That has been quite a bit easier than I thought. So this is not done yet. I'm gonna get to it, but this I did. Perfect. All right, thank you very much for sticking with me and seeing my process. Goodbye.